Since I've seen you last, we've had a great week of practice. Last exams or papers were due today. We're about to practice and then head for New York. So great challenge awaiting for us in New York with Stanford, with probably one of the more veteran teams we'll play ever, from the standpoint of, I think they'll have a freshman or sophomore. We'll see the floor occasionally, but they're a very veteran team that has been close to the NCAA tournament, has an NIT championship, but this could be their year that they're going to finally break through and get in the NCAAs and maybe make a run because of how talented and how experienced they are. So we got our work cut out for us, but we've had a really good week of practice. Our guys are upbeat, and we're on our way to New York.
John?
On what jumps out to you in their lineup, and when you see a guy shooting almost 58% from three, I mean, that has to get your attention.
Well, both guards, yeah, but both the guards are really, really talented scorers and shooters. They're both getting to the foul line as well. So we're going to have to, I mean, you can see what they did with Connecticut. To winning at Connecticut is no easy thing to do. And they just shoot the head. They got two great shooters. They have a point forward at 6'9" in Powell that can do so many things. He rebounds, he leads them in assists. And then they run a unique, the old Tex Winners, triple post offense. The Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, obviously Phil Jackson offense, which frankly I've never seen played against. I've seen pieces of it, but not run to this degree. So that's been almost like getting ready for a Princeton game because our kids aren't used to this.
Brendan?
How advantageous is it, if at all, the fact that they've played there twice in the last 3 weeks?
Well, okay, you know, the number 20 is the number 21. They're not Randall. It's terrible. I'm forgetting his name. Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown. He's 9 for 10 at Barclays from 3. He went 5 for 5 and 4 for 5. So it's probably a bit of advantage. Now Pitt got him pretty good, but we're going to try and not leave him open, seeing he's 9 for 10 from 3. But they've had those wins, or they've had a win and a loss, and I think the win over Connecticut is a huge boost to them as well.
Andy?
After the game Saturday, guys were disappointed in a loss, but they were encouraged by some of the things they saw. How did you see how they responded this week?
Oh yeah, there was no, on Monday and Tuesday in our video sessions. They saw the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, they really got to see in a one-possession game how well they did things, and how sometimes just we weren't even close to how a Michigan team should play in some simple talk areas or share next pass, guard your yard. We didn't do so. It was a good time for us to just sort of reconnect, bond together during those 2 days, because we had very spirited practices the next 2 days.
Joe?
Coach, Stanford plays mostly zone defense. You guys tend to play really well against zone. How do you go about attacking?
Well, the numbers are saying they're not mostly zone. They've played a considerable amount of it. So we could see both. We got to be prepared for both. So, we like the zone. We have probably seen more zone than we've seen in the past. And so I hope we're prepared for both. Now, this zone when they have played it has the length of a Syracuse zone, so that's a little different thing. I think it really bothered the smaller Connecticut guards who were used to seeing the basket, and all of a sudden you have, even Brown at the off guard is 6'6", and he was a long 6'6", but Powell is at 6'9", and Eustace is 6'8". They're out there on you, so it could cause problems.
Mark? We talked at the beginning of the week about the importance of this game, and that this one had some significance because it's at the end of the non-conference schedule.
I mean, all your non-conference games. I mean, like you said, you're trying to establish for your team, for your league, some consistency in non-conference play, and we just haven't been able to do that against the top 100 teams. I'm sure Florida State will be a quality win down the road, but the losses that we have had have not done anything to boost us. So we got to, this would be a good one to have, because I think down the road they're going to be a top 50 team as well. And to get a win on neutral against the top 50, that's another one. Because we know in our league we're going to have a lot of these opportunities. You'd like to get them outside your conference.